Today's teacher hack is about hanging stuff on your classroom walls. I use painter's tape and a hot glue gun. This stuff is absolute gold. It is the princess or the queen of hanging stuff on your wall. It's amazing. Before this, I used sticky tack, duct tape, basically anything that would get my stuff on the wall. But within days or weeks, it'd be down on my floor again and I'd have to reapply. With this, you only have to apply once and it stays up all year long until you're ready to take it down. It's amazing. This is also safe on any wall. You can use it on paint, on drywall, on concrete. It doesn't damage anything. So I'm going to show you how to apply this together to make your hanging dreams come true. So for my first one, I'm going to show you cardstock. You need to take your painter's tape and do it about the width of your cardstock. And then rip it. And then hang it where you would like to. You can also kind of put it behind your paper like this and hold it with your fingers so you can kind of see exactly where you want to put it. And then just push. And then you have a tape line where you want your piece of paper to go. Then after that, you're going to grab your hot glue gun and you're just going to make a nice, thick, even line across the tape. And then you're going to stick your paper right to it. Now be careful because it is hot. If you want to wear like gloves or use a beanbag or something to go over top of it so your hands don't get burned, that's a good idea. But I've been doing this long enough that I don't have any feeling in my fingers anymore, so it doesn't bother me at all. But you let that dry, and then it doesn't come down at all. You can also apply painter's tape to the sides here, behind, and to the bottom. So I'll show you how to do that. I'll do this side. And since it's already hanging up, it's a little easier for me to maneuver. Just like that, and you can see I have a tape line to work off of. And if your piece of paper is really long or wide, you can do this in sections. Just like that. And all the way down. Just make sure the glue doesn't dry before you push on it. Just like that. And then before you test it or anything, just make sure that it dries, otherwise it will move around. So we'll give it a test because it's dry. It's not moving. That is really on there. It's awesome. So then once you're done, at the end of the year and you want to take stuff down, you just find the tape and ta-da! Easy. No damage at all. So now I'm going to show you with a poster board. And poster boards are much bigger and much heavier. So I'm going to do my same thing with my tape. And remember, always use Scotch or duck painter's tape because if you go the cheap route, it doesn't stick. It is not good. All right, so I guesstimated there. And it doesn't have to be all the way across. You can even do this in pieces if you want to. I'm on the wrong side. There we go. So same thing. I'm going to line it up where I want it and push. There it is. And again, it doesn't have to be straight. It doesn't have to be beautiful. This is behind the paper, so it doesn't really matter. And this one I'm going to do in segments so you can see what I mean by that. So I'm just going to do one section here, line it up, and push. And then I'm just going to curve my paper down to reveal the tape that hasn't been glued and do the second section. Just like that. And again, let it dry and then you're done. You can also do this side if you want it a bit more secure, or you can just do little sections. I'll show you what I mean. If you didn't want to tape this entire side down, which is totally fine, you can just do a little section like that. Tuck it behind or even in the middle if you want to. Make sure it doesn't show. And then just do that little section. Just like that. And then press. And again, once it's dry, That sucker's not moving. It is not falling down. It's super secure. The other thing that you could do if you didn't have bulletin board space in your room and you really wanted an area to showcase something, you could put poster board or bulletin board paper up on your wall, and then you could add a border to make your own bulletin board. I've done this lots of times because my rooms do not have bulletin boards for some reason. So all you have to do is, same idea, make a strip, and then put it where you want it on your fake bulletin board. And again, is that straight? No, but I don't care because it's not going to matter. It's going to be covered up. And then do your glue and do your border, just like that. And ta-da! A makeshift bulletin board, just like that. So I hope this was helpful to you, and may your hanging dreams come true.